Sport Desk.
Well, it is often said that in every disability there is an ability. This is exactly what Sport Initiative for Differently Abled, Sida, has been doing with young Nigerian athletes with intellectual disabilities. Sida has been involved in training of these special individuals with intellectual disabilities with a focus on sports in general, including tennis, badminton, cycling, and of course other sports. I've got with me on the program today one who is very much involved with all of this. His name is Segun Joseph. I hope I got that right. Absolutely. He's the president of Sports Initiatives for Differently Abled, SIDA, and I've also got an athlete with me. I'll be getting to him in a bit. Well, I understand that this project has over time received support from the Lagos State Sports Commission and also the Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs. Tell us more about this.
Well, I won't go that way first, basically because that's not the real thing. Now, Sida is an association of parents, caregivers, professional partners, and all the people who have anything to do with children with special needs. And we're trying to use sports to create a lifestyle, an alternative to locking them up at homes or allowing them to roam around the streets. And we know that sports, it's beyond sports to them, it's health. It helps their mental being and help them to really be at home with themselves. You know, they are very hyperactive and they need a place where they can burn those energies. So what we're trying to do now is use sports to get them, you know, introduce them to various types of sports and see that area where we can begin to train them so that they can become good athletes.
Okay, and so what's been the response of parents to this, noble idea by Sida?
I'm a parent, and my daughter has represented Nigeria in badminton in 2 World Special Olympic Games, winning gold medals and all of that. So I'm a good example to them. I'm trying to tell them what sport has done for me, for my own daughter, and now it's like a good alternative to them too, to be able to see that there is ability in disability. And then given the right environment, you definitely get something out of them. The only problem is that people see their disability and get discouraged. But we have to go beyond their disability and get into their situation and begin to pick those things that will help them be proud of themselves and be useful to the society.
All right, beyond racket sports, has Sida considered football?
Yes, because it's a team game. And we have to take our time. You know, it's going to increase the number of people we're bringing into it. And then to go to football, you know, football has a lot of attention already. And then there will be the expectation of the people in football.
Maybe too high.
Too high. So we have to take our time to make sure that we get the right people who are going to give the public what they would love to see. So we're taking our time. But from this, after our very next program now, we'll be calm to begin to look into the group sports. Okay.
I tried to do my research on this, and I think the last training program held was in April this year.
Yeah,
was it?
Yeah.
So when will the next program be?
Yes, we're having another program this Friday and Saturday. And then, you know, this thing is a developmental, recreational thing. Most of these children don't know they can do sport. They don't know anything about sport. So when we bring them out, we let them enjoy the environment. With the eagle eye of the coaches, they begin to say, this one can do this one can do that. So we're redoing that again this Friday and Saturday to make sure that we have, you know, and then we're introducing a new game, like the telematch, in order to have a large number of them. You know, it's very easy to roll around the tire and everything. So we're just in our own world, try to present something that the society will give a little attention to.
All right, Anthony Coupe is here. He's also an athlete. Tell me what sports you have been competing in.
I'm into cycling.
Cycling?
Yeah. I get particular lot, and I have also went for cycling competition before. That was in 2010, and I became second.
Okay, you competed in a cycling competition.
In 2010.
2010?
Yeah.
And ever since you've been competing in cycling?
Yeah.
And you've been winning laurels?
Yeah.
And this is one of the things you've won in recent times?
Yeah, this one I'm going to give it give it to one winner in cycling on Saturday at the program.
Okay.
So I'm giving it with the cash sum of 20,000 naira. So if you have anybody that have cerebral palsy, I can ride bicycle, come and compete with me. And if you go with this cup and 20,000 naira for my foundation.
Absolutely. This is Anthony here, who has been competing in cycling and now donating this trophy for anyone with cerebral problems or intellectual problems who can compete with him in cycling. That if you get to beat him in that competition, you win this trophy from his foundation and the sum of 20,000 naira. This is indeed encouraging to see people with intellectual disability getting engaged or engaging themselves in sport and even giving back. That's exactly what Tony is doing. Tony is giving back to the society despite his situation. Congratulations to you, I must say.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming on the program today.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's the size of the program today. It's been Sport Desk. Many thanks for watching. The show returns same time tomorrow. Until then, I remain Promise Foge. Bye-bye now.